"What are you doing here?" a voice asked behind them, making Guy and Val jump. They turned and saw a waiter glowering at them, hands clasped behind his back, leaning forward like a principal catching two wayward kids. The light reflected off the embroidered gold trident over his left breast. Val's throat closed and she panicked, and Guy stammered, "First time getting to see the show. It's amazing." The waiter rolled his eyes. "Get back where you belong or I'll have you skinned alive," he snarled. Guy fought to resist rolling his eyes. Servants of the mighty are like the ugly friends of beautiful women, trying to wield some imaginary authority they think applies to them too. He feigned timidity. "We kinda lost our way," he admitted. "Ugh, follow me." The man turned on his heel and stalked off, the two close behind. When he was 12, Guy was given a battered translation of the Book of the Courtier and treated it like a field manual. He practiced the trick it teaches, sprezzatura, a practice carelessness, the doing of hard things as if they were easy. Don't show strain, don't narrate effort, no more than you say. A loose tie reads richer than a perfect one. Never look impressed. He wore that ease like a second skin through school, through jobs that required a guest list, and through rooms where old money talks softly and never explains. It works in the right rooms and breaks you in the wrong ones. Unfortunately for him, Terramar ran on a different code, new money and borrowed manners. Their wealth may have been generational, built on over a century of manipulation, but it was all gilt work. It was gold paint over rotten wood. It was a circus of villains who hated the aristocracy for their status, yet struggled to imitate them in their attempt to blend in. In the same way a man might dress as a woman, or a white pretend to be black and tend to exaggerate, these evil people were a parody of class and dignity. Staff were meant to be invisible and nervous, or eager and overdressed. Guy looked like neither. He moved too comfortably, never flinched at a raised voice, held eye contact a beat too long. The floor captains read it as attitude. The donors read it as impertinence. Even in a borrowed jacket, he carried himself like someone who didn't need the job or their approval. That's why he didn't fit in. He had trained himself to pass in houses where threadbare rugs signaled a permanence and quiet signals power. Terramar's clientele wanted deference. They were quick to sneer at anyone beneath them, and even quicker to sniff out a man who wouldn't bend. Guy's studied ease, perfect for an old estate, rang false here. It made him visible, and for the first time in his life, he was ignorant of the danger. A reading from the work in progress, The Fist of God, The Great Reset, Volume 3.